Hello and welcome back to the Level 7 Games podcast, where we talk about video games, movies, trading card games, and how tired John was last week.
Oh man, I was so tired last week. That was crazy. For anybody who made it through that, first of all, if you could hear me, I don't know. Hopefully you can hear me now. If you could hear me last week, man, that's amazing.
Good on you.
Because I couldn't. I was just so tired. No, it's not your fault. I was just so tired. I was just like, Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang, killer bees. We're on a swarm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you don't know us, I'm John, the media guy, or Other John is my official name now.
That's your official name. I've changed his birth certificate.
Yeah, it just says Other John. That's it. There's no last name, no middle. It's fine. I like it, actually. But yeah, I'm the media guy. I try to post a lot, and I edit all these videos.
Yeah, he does. He does the brunt of the work. I'm the game store guy. I have some game stores, and then we sell games and cards and other stuff, and it's whatever. We have a good time.
Yes, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty tight. Although I am still worried about this audio.
You are?
Just a little bit.
Should we just check it really fast? You want to just pause this and we can pick up right where we left off? Let's do it. All right. So, speaking of the stores.
Speaking duck.
Level7games.com, by the way.
Oh, level7games.com.
Yes.
That's where you can go and...
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting a little heavy on that. But, new store news. This is some exciting shit. I'm not going to lie.
Well, I'm just glad that we finally have some damn news to share.
Yeah.
That's been obnoxious trying to just get the damn place going, but we got all the permits set for the plumbing in the cafe. So that's just about done. We're getting the countertops installed hopefully next week. Ooh. Then we can get the walkthroughs through the health department, hopefully get our business license, we can open up, and the plan is to open and do a grand opening on the 28th. I'm already talking to Robert with CGC about doing a little something. Little something. CGC, if you don't know, is the Classic Gamers of Colorado. They're like a Facebook group of people who like classic games and also Colorado.
In Colorado.
Some of them don't live in Colorado.
That's true. Although I did see one person post. They're like, oh, just saw this at the thrift store. And then somebody's like, which thrift store? And then they're like, oh, in wherever, Seattle. And then that person got so mad. It was like, well, then why the fuck are you posting it here?
Yeah.
It's like, dude, calm down.
Dude,
they don't have to be in Colorado to enjoy the Facebook group.
It says of Colorado. Man.
I know, but still.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I don't actually care.
I felt really bad for that person. It's like, damn.
I just like, it's like, I saw a thing in a place. Sick, dude.
I mean, there are worse posts, so.
I mean, okay, let's do it.
Oh, we're getting into this?
Let's get into this. What is your least favorite Facebook group type of post?
Oh.
I mean, okay, and I know it varies, and I mean, like, different things hit you different days, but it's like, well, I mean, I don't know, like, what of the Facebook group of the collectors, because I'm in one for Pops, I'm in one for Pokemon cards, I'm in one for Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I'm in one for Magic cards, I'm in one for, well, in a bunch, I'm in a lot of different ones.
Right.
So it's like, but there's always, like, that kind of post that just, like, you're just like,
I'm trying to think, because it varies, because I'm part of a lot of YouTube creators' posts, or groups, I mean, and then just gaming groups. Those are, like, the only two forms of groups. The creators' posts that bugs me are the ones that are like, hey, I'm doing this. What should I do? It's like, I get it, that's kind of the point of them, is so you can get help, but not, like, blanket sweep, like, now what? It's like, well, did you pick what you want to do yet? Nope.
It's like, no, I'm just going to make a channel, dude. We're going to talk about the first thing I see. Fucking this.
Yeah. And it's like, well, you should probably narrow it down. And I'm not going to help you do that.
And yeah.
Well, like,
exactly.
Fucking
like,
pick
or
what you want.
don't narrow it down. Be like us and be like, hey, games and movies and fucking whatever.
I mean,
fucking you shake a stick at. Who cares? Like, there's cats and dogs and babies fighting trains and stuff. It's crazy up in here.
Man, that baby fighting that train video.
I wish that would stop, honestly. I wish the baby would have won.
You saw one where the baby didn't win?
I mean, the baby got some hits in, but I think the train won.
I mean, maybe in points, but technique, that baby was solid.
Whatever.
Shit.
That baby talks too much shit.
I mean, he's a baby.
I don't give a shit. You can't make excuses. That's just generalization. That's part of the baby's culture, just to act like an asshole, and you're okay. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, yeah.
You know what, dude? Fuck you.
See? On point. Video games.
Yeah, video games.
And made-up babies fighting fictional trains.
Why did we even get there? Why did I say that?
Know.
I don't know, whatever. So yeah, I'm a game store guy.
Yeah. But I was going to say for the gaming ones.
Oh, we're talking about Facebook posts.
Yeah.
We're talking about opening the new store.
I don't know, because the gaming posts, sometimes it's the look what I found today posts that bug me. But at the same time, it's like that's kind of the purpose of those groups.
I think when it's a shitty look what I found. Those are the ones that disappoint me. When it's like, you know.
Found a copy of Madden 04.
It would be like sometimes you bring a game to this and you're like, this is all I found today. And it's a copy of like SOCOM 2 or something. And you're like, you know, it's not like your most exciting thing, but you're like, hey, whatever. You're not going to post that on Facebook and be like, I did it. I found an ad thing. But I mean, then again, they're like, oh man, I want to be part of this.
But I mean, if you finally found something for like $1, even though if it's something garbage, I'd buy it. I'd be stoked. Be like, I bought it for $1.
Yeah, but would you post about it on Facebook?
No, but I'm not that kind of person.
That would be like posting your lunch, but it's McDonald's dollar menu. It's like,
damn fool. No, it's that $3 bundle with the double cheese.
Hell
and the fries.
Yeah, and the fries. But you don't get a drink. Drink separate.
Hell no.
$1 for any size drink though at McDonald's.
I was gonna say,
have it your way.
That's sweet tea. No ice. Perfect.
No, you gotta have ice.
No. You gotta have it just a little warm.
Well, I'm sorry that it's called iced tea.
It's called sweet tea.
No. Maybe. It's called iced tea if you put ice in it. So new store. Yeah, we're gonna open it the 28th. This is the grand opening. This is the plan, at least, as long as everything goes to plan, which it probably might. Who knows? So I've never done like food before. Like I've never done like a food business type deal.
Are you just not gonna talk about what posts you don't like?
Oh, I want to talk about that. I was going back to the other thing. I already said the kind of posts I don't like are exactly what we just talked about. When somebody finds something shitty and posts about it, and then people thumbs up them, encouraging them to keep doing that. And it's like, no, you tell them. You don't have to tell them, hey, this is dumb, right? You don't have to be like, you don't gotta be that guy that's like, why did you post this, you fucking asshole? Bitch. Yeah, like just be really just fucking way too. Like, yeah. But at the same time, it's like you don't have to encourage this person either. You don't have to be like, oh, dude, yeah, that's a great find. I can't believe you found Boxel on the Game Boy.
you found Boxel?
It's a stupid game. If you've ever played it, it's a puzzle game where you move boxes around. It's fucking dumb.
And that's just.
That was the dumbest game I could think of off the top of my head.
Isn't that just the Tater games as well?
Yeah, but those games are rare.
Those are good, though.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, that's what Lolo was. And
yeah. Okay. Sorry. We're just all over the fucking place right now. But yeah, new store, the food. Have you done the mustard test to the floor yet?
I have, and it works. The mustard test, apparently, according to Tri-County Health, Adams County, they do a very technical test on the floor when you're opening a restaurant. It's called the mustard test. And this is what the guy told me over the phone. He's like, oh, yeah, as long as you pass the mustard test. And I was like, pray tell, what is the mustard test?
Just say, oh, yeah, do the mustard
test. Do the mustard test and you're good. Apparently, they squirt some mustard on the floor. And as long as the mustard just wipes up easily without any kind of like water or whatever,
just
it doesn't get stuck in the cracks or nothing. Like it's just a smooth surface.
Right.
You pass the mustard test.
Does it have to be like spicy mustard? Brown mustard?
No, you don't want to waste your Dijon.
Dijon?
No, you don't want to waste that. You're just gonna use some cheap Heinz 57, like maybe some. You don't want to use some good mustard. You save that for later. Although I'm allergic to Dijon mustard.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I found this out the hard way twice.
Twice.
Well, the
first time, how the hell are you supposed to figure that out?
Yeah, the first time I was like, I wonder if it was the mustard. The second time I was like, it was the mustard. I'm gonna die.
It was for certainly the mustard.
I'm also allergic to the adhesive on electrical tape.
Electrical tape?
I know that's a weird one, but electrical tape. There's an adhesive, like, or maybe it's the electrical tape itself. I'm not sure. Something with electrical tape fucks with me. So it's like...
Just makes your hands blister up and get all weird and red?
No. So here's this thing that I do, and I'm sure a lot of people do it, is like, you get a piece of tape, and you sit there and you find the end, and you peel it, and you're like, I have nothing to cut this tape with.
Oh, and then you bite it.
Then you use your teeth. Oh. And then all of a sudden, your tongue swells up in your face, and your lips are numb, and your eyes start watering, and you're like... Your friends are like, what's happening to you? And you're just like...
Oh, hot damn, you're like...
No, I didn't actually
I was going to say, I'm legit allergic to fucking electrical tape.
I tend to exaggerate. No, I just got... It gets a little tick on my lip, and then my eyes get real itchy, and then it's very uncomfortable, and I don't like it.
That's fair. Nobody likes being itchy and uncomfortable.
I don't know. I feel like David Blaine might.
Yeah, but he's a fucked up person. But that's freaking awesome. I'm so stoked for the new store.
It's going to be cool, man. We moved everything, so Federal is officially closed. Brentwood Center, rest in peace. We love you. Domine Patris, Spiritu Sancti. Yeah. But, you know, it needed to go for a couple reasons. First of all, it was too crowded. It was too small. We had outgrown the space, and, you know, just the things that we want to do in a space is just different than what we were able to do in that space. It was literally just falling apart. Like, the lady who owned it before, the new owners, just didn't take care of it. And, you know, as a person leasing a space, if you've ever rented or leased a space or anything, it's kind of hard to care about somebody's property more than they care about it. If that makes sense. Yeah. So it's like, I don't want to renovate this lady's, and she wasn't a nice lady either. So it was like, I don't want to like fix up her place or whatever.
Right. For her to keep making money.
Right. And so, you know, the price was decent for a while, so we stayed there. And then our lease was expiring this year. So we kind of knew we wanted to move just based on space more than anything. But also, there was a new property owner that came through and bought it and then just jacked up the price on the lease. So although it's a bummer, it's kind of a necessary move. It's sad, man. I mean,
just the planets aligned in the worst of ways on Federal.
Yeah. You know, it's like, I got some good memories there, like in the Brentwood Center. There used to be a thrift store where the Family Dollar is there on the corner.
Oh, yeah.
So I went to Lincoln. So lunch, we would just cross the street and go buy some cheap suits at the thrift store and look for retro games and shit.
Hell yeah.
And, yeah, I mean, that was honestly, like, kind of where I got started, like, doing the thrifting thing and, like, trying to, like, I don't know, just find cool shit for cheap.
Right.
Like, you know, my grandparents were always into, like, the thrift stores. Like, that was just a thing. But I think the Brentwood Center thrift store was so fucking cool. Like, I don't know if you probably didn't go to that one, but it was weird. It was privately owned, and it was huge.
No, I never got to because it was definitely gone by the time I got to Colorado.
It was one of those, like, really, like, kind of dank, dark, like, privately owned thrift stores where you go in and,
smells like moldy newspaper.
Yeah, and it's, like, everything is just in a fucking, like, curio cabinet from, like, 1840. And they have, like, different keys for each one. And they're just, like, an 80-year-old woman who's just like, oh, she can't stop shaking as she's, like, trying to unlock the thing. And you're just like, give me that.
Yup, that's the way it was in Laramie. That was my favorite thrift store, was like that.
Yeah, those are the best ones because it's like...
And I had to ask like a 90-year-old lady to unlock the case so I could buy a copy of Playboy from March of 1988.
Nice. Was it the...
It's just when I was born.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, I gotta see what this looks like. You know, just compare it to the time that I was in. It was different.
It was a different time.
It was just hilarious. It was just a fun afternoon.
They didn't have clippers back then. Anyhow,
like, dude, look at that.
It has its own page. Yeah. Anyhow, okay, before we go down that route.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't do that. Sorry.
Yes, so, I mean, it's bittersweet to be able to move to the new spot. What I'm really excited about is the fact that we haven't really shown too much of the new store. So it's like, you know, we give them a little piece here, a little piece there. It's like, oh, here's a building, here's a picture, whatever. But I really hope that when we do get it to where we want it to be, which I don't, you know, nothing's ever perfect, but as close to as we can, you know, I hope it's at least surprising and worth it where people are like, oh, you know, I drove further north to come check out this new location and it was worth my time and stuff.
I'd imagine it will be.
I mean,
I'm
doing my best. We're all doing our best. You're doing your best. I mean, everybody at Level 7's been contributing to the project in different ways. Either they're just holding down the fort, you know, at the other locations, making sure that we're still making money to keep the project going.
Right.
Or the people that are like in there every day helping me try to get it going and doing the little art projects and the build outs and the fucking carpet and drywall and all the other millions of things that we've had to do that building in the meantime. But
yeah.
It's getting there. It's close.
Yeah. It's been really cool just watching it transform. It's so close. Like, you could see a store in there now. So I remember
you should see it now that the cases are in.
Oh, I could only imagine.
Oh, it just,
Yeah, like the first time we went in there, found a dead bird on the ground. It's just like fucking empty bank vibe too, and you're like, this is going to be a weird place. And now it's like, oh, this is going to be a fucking awesome place.
Dude, I saw that. As soon as I saw that pop up on the fucking, on the Zillow or whatever that was, we were using LoopNet or whatever, I was like, this is it. This is so sick.
Hell yeah.
Dude. Because you went and walked it with us the first time, right?
Yeah.
I was like, because I called everybody. I was like, this is the one. I know. I just knew it. Yeah. I was like, this is the fuck. You guys got to come check this fucking place out. And it's just, I don't know, it's cool. I think, you know, again, nothing's perfect, but I'm excited for everybody to check it out. So if you have suggestions or if you have things that you would like to see or predictions or something interesting to say about the weather, post it in the comments. We want to hear about it. Like, you know,
hell yeah.
Level 7's always been like a community project. More than anything, it's just, everybody that works at Level 7 is just trying to give you guys a cool place to shop, right? Like, it's the ultimate clubhouse. Like, it's got a cool vibe. The people are decent. You want to stay there. You feel welcome. Customer service, blah, blah, yada, yada, yada. Products, prices, ding-dongs, who's it's.
Yep.
Synergy.
Exactly.
What are other buzzwords?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Shit kicking.
Yeah, dude, we're trying to keep it shit kicking up in here.
Trying to get that shit kicker vibe.
Rock your fucking socks off.
Or boots.
Or your boots. Your socks, but not your shoes.
All right, cool beans. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we keep talking about it tiny bit, like you said, on social media. So definitely just keep an eye on us there.
Yeah, we'll be announcing the grand opening and then like what we plan on doing and blah, blah, blah. We're going to give away a bunch of free stuff. We got some stickers. We got some skateboards. We got some fucking T-shirts. Did I say this last week?
No.
Okay, I don't know what I said last week, so I could be...
Not a lot.
This could all just be repeating. I swear, I was just like, Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang.
That'll happen when you get tired.
Okay, what's next?
All right, moving on to the topic of the week.
Boop.
Favorite N64 game.
Ooh.
We've been doing a lot of favorites, but whatever, man.
I think this is an interesting conversation, just in general, the 64, because it's like, it feels like it's pretty easy for me to pick my top 64 game.
Yeah.
But it also feels difficult because I feel like...
See, I can't even remember all the ones that I really like right now. I'm trying to look up.
I'll tell you, they all have the word Mario in them. No, I don't know. So it's like, I think my favorite 64 game, like if I had to think like my personal, not what I thought was the best game, not whatever, but my favorite game, the game that I could play the most on the 64.
Hercules, The Legendary Journeys.
No.
Damn it, I was close though. I feel it.
Star Fox 64.
See, I was super close. Star Fox, Hercules, same difference.
Very close. I feel like Star Fox just had great replayability. Like, it was an arcadey style shooter. It had different paths.
Right.
It didn't rely on graphics.
Right, because they weren't amazing, but they were good enough that who the hell cared?
Right. I mean, it was just a solid game. It had a cool story. Like, there was different, like, little challenges you can go back and do. But that game, I don't know. It's like, there are games that I like certain portions of better. I think, I don't know. Before we get into the 64 game discussion, I'll let you make your he can't decide.
I mean, I really can't.
It's hard not to just be like Mario 64, right?
I mean, Mario 64 was probably the most important Mario game to me at that time.
Sure.
Because it blew my mind. It was the first time I got to play in 3D, really, and well.
Yeah.
Like, it was just something else, man. I don't know. I might have to just say it's Super Mario 64 just because of how important it was and how, like, totally life-changing it was. It's really hard to describe for anybody that didn't grow up a little bit with only 2D games.
Yeah, I know. When you went to the first time you went to the store and they had the demo set up and you saw the analog stick for the first time, like the first time you saw an analog stick.
Yeah, was on the 64.
That was the first device that I can recall that had an analog stick. And like legit, people would wait in line at Walmart or Target or wherever you were to play on the display. Like that was the only way to like.
Right.
There was no YouTube to watch somebody do gameplay. You would get like an interview in a magazine every once in a while, which wasn't.
Which was always like, oh, playing it is like being in a dream. It's like, great, that didn't explain shit.
But then you sit there and like you start it up and it's like, whoop, and you just start running. You're just like, oh my god, what the fuck? And then the cameras are whoop, 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 and you're just like,
right, like everything about it. It was just so cool. It literally, like, I had no clue games could be like that. Because I played Doom, of course, when it first came out, and it was really the first time I played a 3D game. But this was like the first console one, and you could see the character.
Right, and it wasn't sprite-based.
Right, and like Doom is 3D, but in a really basic manner. So it's shit. It's got to be like watching a movie for the first time and remembering it. Or something. I don't know. It blew my mind.
Yeah. Okay. What do you think is the most overrated 64 game?
Most overrated. That's a hard one. Because most games that people... Never mind. Mario Party. Fuck that game. I don't get it.
I think Smash Brothers 1, like original Smash Brothers, people have like, they're like, oh, this is the best one. It's got all 4 characters.
See, most people that I run into always just say the GameCube one's the best one. And it's like, oh yeah, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I don't know. The 64 has such a big following. Like people just that console just cemented itself into people's lives in a weird way. I'm not quite sure what it was. If it was just maybe the controller, like it stood out, or obviously like they just have classic games. Like the Mario stuff is still like they keep re-releasing the same fucking games and they're still playable and good.
Right. But
I don't know. If I had to pick an overrated one, I would probably say Majora's Mask.
That's actually one I was thinking about too.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's more just preference.
Right. Not like it's a bad game.
I'm sure I know it has a cool story, and everybody's like, oh man, the Skull Kid. Oh, he's so fucking goth, Skull Kid. Woo! The Skull Kid, oh my god. Like, I don't know, whatever. Again, I don't like timers. Oh, yeah. I don't fucking like timers.
That totally discouraged me the whole time, too. Like, I think I played that game for maybe, like, one day in the game.
And then people are like, you can reset the timer. Like, why is there a timer then?
Like, fuck, I don't even want to do this.
Yeah, it just...
Yeah, it went from being fun to just not fun. I don't know. I'm trying to think, what would you probably say is your most underrated game on the N64?
I mean, probably Mischief Makers. Or, I mean, it was... okay, I'm going to be that guy. Sin and Punishment was really good, but it was only released in Japan.
Yep.
So that game is sick. There is Sin and Punishment 2 on the Wii, which is another...
Which is hilarious, though, because
game.
all the voice acting in that game on the 64 version is in English. So if you could play the Japanese version of it, you would still understand what's happening.
Oh. There you go.
No clue why they didn't just localize it.
It's a good game.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
But
sure.
Mystical Ninja Goemon, that game was super, super fucking cool.
Yeah.
It's just a good, like, action platformer, and then they would go into these modes where you're, like, first person, but you're in this giant Goemon robot, like, fighting a monster or some shit. Like, it was just, it was weird.
Right.
Turok was fun, but I never really cared that much. I liked Blast Corps.
Blast Corps was a blast.
That was a weird one, though. It was like, it was one of those games where you got it, and you're like, this isn't what I thought. I thought it was gonna be like a Demolition Derby thing at first, but that was a launch title, right?
Yeah, I think
I think Blast Corps was.
I think
close.
Actually the 64 only had 2 titles as launch titles, and that was
Pilot Wings
and Super Mario 64. I think it was pretty close to launch, but I think those were the official launch titles.
Yeah.
I think my underrated game for the N64 is probably Wayne Gretzky's 3D Hockey.
There was a lot of good sports games on the 64.
That, like, if you've never played that one, it was the equivalent to hockey as NBA Jam was to basketball. It was a fucking blast, and I think I played that one probably the most.
Blitz?
Outside of, like, you know, the regular ones, like Mario Kart.
Mario Kart 64 is still my favorite Mario Kart game.
Dude, that is the best Mario Kart, hands down.
Yeah, the battle mode, just the Lego level or whatever. The 4 tiers. That's
and it's the
you're done. Put it away. It's done. It's done. Take it out of the oven. It's done. Leave it alone.
And it's like the only good Rainbow Road.
It is the best Rainbow Road.
Like, all of them besides the N64 one can suck a dick.
Yeah.
And I will die on that grave. You tell me any other Rainbow Road track is good, you are fucking wrong.
You're gonna die on your grave?
I will die on it. I meant die on this hill.
I know what you meant. I was like, don't die in your grave, dude. Die before you get there.
Yeah, that's
awkward.
Point.
You don't want to, like, show up and be like, oh, this is my...
Oh, you're all here. I might as well.
Yeah, fuck it.
But yeah, I love that Wayne Gretzky game, though. That was so much fun.
I played a lot of NFL Quarterback Club and Blitz.
Blitz was amazing. I played that one on the PlayStation a lot, though. So I never really associated it with the N64.
That makes sense.
But yeah, I don't know. I have a weird relationship with the N64 because I definitely appreciate it. I mean, damn, my favorite console of all time is the PlayStation 1. So that whole era of just wacky game design where developers were just throwing shit at the wall to see what worked in 3D.
Oh, you mean Hexen? Yeah. God, Hexen was ass. That game sucked.
You didn't like Hexen?
Of course I liked Hexen. You get to be a fucking wizard that throws fireballs in first person, but the game doesn't make any sense. And the walls are, like, hidden everywhere. It's like...
It needs to make sense.
It's like Gauntlet. Did you ever... You played original Gauntlet.
Oh, of course I played original
So
Gauntlet.
it's like original Gauntlet in 3D. It's like there's walls that just disappear, and sometimes you find food, and then there's just, like, fucking random enemy spawners. You're like, what the fuck? It's like somebody took Gauntlet and went, first person now, and you're like...
I can't see anything.
This doesn't make... That's not how this works. That's not how Gauntlet works.
That's how it works now.
Yeah, Hexen was fucking clown shoes, but it was fun.
And Doom 64 is amazing. I'm happy it's finally starting to get some recognition from everybody else.
Duke Nukem 64 was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I never played that one.
I played that one. That was good.
I don't know, though.
Uh-oh.
But yeah.
Here we go. I'm yawning again.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Shit.
Let's move on.
Hurry.
Let's move on to the next topic. Unless you wanted to... Is there anything?
I don't know. I mean... Okay. Tell us your favorite 64 game. And tell us the 64 game that you think is the most overrated. I'm going to list my top 5 64 games.
Go for it.
Star Fox.
Dope.
Mario 64.
Dope.
Mario Kart 64.
Also dope.
I think I've already named them all. Probably.
Just the 3?
No. I just mean like Goemon was so good. And then Sin and Punishment. Or Mischief Makers was amazing. Conker's Bad Fur Day was pretty damn good.
That was so good. I loved that multiplayer. That was such a fun multiplayer.
So fucking good. Man, there's just...
It's actually a really competent version of Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six as well on the N64. You wouldn't expect it to be, but it's actually pretty decent. Just a random good game out there for you guys. If you like that style anyway. A lot of people would probably fucking hate it, but
Mortal Kombat Trilogy was a good one. I had that. But that's like cross-platform. I'm trying to think like exclusives.
Oh, I got you.
But yeah, that's probably my top 5. I'd have to look at the list again, but those are the big bangers for me as far as like games that I would still play.
Right.
It's like I would play Mario Party, sure, it's whatever, but it's like I'm not gonna play Mario Party by myself or something, right?
Yeah.
I could play Mario Kart by myself, maybe.
Oh, I definitely can.
I could.
While rocking the UHF soundtrack. I have no clue why, but that's just how I have to play that game.
There you go.
The Weird Al UHF soundtrack and N6 or Mario Kart 64.
I didn't know there was a soundtrack to them. I mean, it makes sense, but
it's hilarious. I love it. I
can't remember how the UHF theme song went. I know he's like, "You got it all on UHF," right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, now I can't think of the rest of that song.
I mean,
but there you go.
UHF was a movie that Weird Al made in the 90s, 80s. I don't know. The 80s. The 80s.
80s.
Somewhere, it's like, it's a mix between the 90s and the 80s. It doesn't matter.
It really doesn't, but it's so good.
Yeah, but...
it's so bad at the same time.
Thanks, mister. Remember that guy?
Whoa,
he gives him the quarter. Oh, mister. Yeah, that dude is so ugly.
Thanks
I always liked him. Yeah. Yeah, that was a weird movie, but I watched it many times.
Oh man.
You get to drink from the fire hose. Yeah.
Fucking blast that kid.
Michael Richards.
Yeah.
Fucking, it was weird. That was before he went on a racist tirade. Michael Richards?
What?
You never saw the Michael Richards stand-up where he went off on some black dude?
Ooh.
Even Dave Chappelle was like, "Damn, Kramer's having a bad set." He talked about it a couple times, but yeah, no, Michael Richards had a Kramer.
I thought we were talking about the kid. I was like, the kid does stand up, and he's No, okay, yeah, Kramer. Sorry, yeah. I just mixed up my names for a second. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Never mind. I know that one.
My favorite line, and I actually quoted it the other day on that Instagram post, is like, "This means something. This is important." As he's building the like mashed potato
fucking
tower.
Mashed potato tower, making fun of Close Encounters of a Third Kind. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Next topic though. Mortal Kombat 11 sells 12 million copies worldwide.
I think that's good.
I mean,
12 million of anything is a lot.
That's pretty good. The only other title from the Mortal Kombat series to do that was Mortal Kombat X.
Hey. Well,
I mean, unfortunately, I don't really have anything else to say about that. Mortal Kombat's okay.
Yeah, I feel like Mortal Kombat's, it's always been... Okay, Mortal Kombat is one of my first gaming memories. I'll say that much. Everybody talks about how they would go to the arcade, and they would be like, "Oh, I like all these arcades." Well, I lived down the street on Morrison and Utica. If you're from Denver, you know. If you're not, then you don't. And if you are from Denver and you don't know, well, then you don't fucking know. But anyhow...
That's good to know.
In Westwood, off, like, Morrison Road, where... Whatever... There was a little thrift store there. Like right on Morrison and Utica. It's a playground now. Like they tore it down and shit. But it was just a little like it was just like a little meat market thrift store, and they got a Mortal Kombat machine. And that was actually my first experience with an arcade machine.
Nice.
And so that actually stands out. And then I remember, growing up in the 90s, just all the hullabaloo about violent games and having to trick my grandma into buying me games with M rating and explain to whatever, and then have fucking shitty retail Target employees tried to tell my grandma that it's too violent for me, and then I'm like, shut your fucking mouth, Jim, if that's even your real name.
Right? I hated that so much. And of course, I mean, what were parents to do? They were just afraid of it because the whole media frenzy over it, and it's like, oh no, video games will make my child a murderer. It's like, no, it won't. It really won't.
No, it's like, no, your parenting is going to do that. It has nothing to do with the video games.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Because, and unfortunately, I mean, the whole Columbine thing happened, of course, as we all are very aware of.
What are you talking?
Shut up! I'm just kidding. You grew up in here.
I've never like the flower.
Yep.
No, I'm just kidding.
Exactly. But yeah, I mean, I was growing up in Wyoming at the time, so that was not far away from us at all. And of course, by that point, I was already in Doom. I loved it.
Yeah.
It was my fucking jam. And at that point, my dad watched that one story, and they were like, "Oh man, it was all because of Doom and Marilyn Manson
and Medal of Honor."
Yeah, and I was like, "Fuck!"
It's like in Medal of Honor, you're the American dude killing all the Nazis. What are you talking about?
So like immediately, luckily, I caught wind of it first because I know my dad went and threw away a bunch of our shit, but I hid my copy of Doom like somewhere. That's why I only have the slipcover and the disc to this day, because I threw away the box and like the manual and everything. I was like, I gotta hide this.
Yeah.
And
my mom didn't really give a shit. She was like, whatever, you guys are either you're too stupid to realize that it's fake, or you're smart enough to figure out that it's fake. Like, it's whatever. She's like, I don't got time to teach you common sense. Like, if you're too dumb to figure that out, then you're not gonna survive either way. That was my mom's point of view. Yeah. My dad was like one of those totalitarian guys who was like, I'm gonna decide what's good for you or whatever.
Right.
All the time. And it was like, man, you're a dingus.
I mean, my dad did a great job. He had to do it all by himself pretty much, so I can't really blame him. But yeah, and then at one point, he broke our Papa Roach CD. You know, the one with the... I mean, this is our Last Resort.
It's talking about cutting yourself, man.
Yeah. And it was like...
I rolled my eyes if you're just listening. If
you couldn't hear the eye roll.
Yeah, if you couldn't hear my eye roll, it went... By the way, I liked the sound effects thing. Blink. Or whatever you did. Squish.
Oh, squish.
Squish. Yeah. That was good.
It was a video about how to make a cat like you more. You squish the cat.
Oh, I thought you just made that noise. I thought you just went squish with a microphone. I was like, dah.
I was trying to find the most ridiculous person saying squish.
Yeah, it was good.
The hell was I talking about? Oh, yeah, Papa Roach. But yeah,
cut my life
into pieces.
Oh, you can't help it, can you? I couldn't
help it. It was such a good song.
Yeah.
We even had the edited one, too, from Walmart.
Yeah, it's just like, my life into
pieces. This is my last resort.
And you're like, why did I even buy this CD?
Fucking edited music. It's one of my pet peeves. But yeah, like we came home one day mid him breaking it in half. And we're both, me and my brother, like, Dad, what the fuck? It's like, I just listened to this. Are you aware that it's talking about suicide? It's like, Dad, we've been... like one of your favorite movies is Alien.
It's like, have you ever heard Behind Blue Eyes by The Who? Like, someone get out of here.
Like, that's all
get the
music
fuck out of here. Yeah.
It's either about death, sex, drugs, or all of them.
Or never mind. I don't know. There's not. I mean, there's exceptions, but you're right. Most songs.
I mean,
just
that's
about,
like 80% of.
Yeah,
it's
songs. About having sex. And that's most music.
Yep. Yeah. There you go.
So there it is.
So yeah. That was just a bummer. So I knew I had to hide that shit.
Yeah. I saw Papa Roach live once.
Was it good?
I mean, whatever. At the time I was really into it, so I thought, I mean, I had a good time. It was a decent show. It was Limp Bizkit.
Ooh.
With Papa Roach and Eminem.
What?
And D12.
Oh, damn.
And Exhibit.
Holy crap. Was that like a festival or something, or was that one show?
It was a Limp Bizkit tour. They were the headliners, but yeah, it was me and Charlie Hansen went, and it was dope. Fucking Limp Bizkit, like their stage setup was just a giant transformer, and they had DJ Lethal in the head of the transformer, and the arms would move and shit.
That's cool as fuck.
It was sick. It was at the Pepsi Center. It was It was the first time I went to the Pepsi Center. It was when they first built it. We were in the nosebleeds.
That sounds like a fucking blast.
It was cool. Man, it was when Eminem was in his overalls stage.
Overalls?
Remember that?
Yeah. Wasn't always one side unbuckled, too?
Yeah. So corny. So corny.
Bleach blonde.
Oh,
a little bit of
God.
spikiness.
Yeah.
Proof that no matter who you are, we all looked like idiots in the 90s.
Yeah, the 90s were fucking stupid.
It's just the way it goes. Okay, moving on to the next topic. Pokemon Snap is getting DLC.
Did they say when?
I did not actually see a date as to when. It may have just happened already. Maybe it's coming. I don't know. I couldn't find anything about it. Just what's in the DLC is what I saw.
What's in the DLC?
New levels.
So, like, multiple new levels?
That's what they said.
I mean,
new levels, a good handful of new Pokemon that weren't in it before.
I mean, you would think in the new levels there better be new. They just recycle the same shit.
I mean, it's Nintendo. They have to specify.
Fucking Nintendo.
Nintendo, and they're the recycle masters. So
I mean, you're right. You're right. Save the Earth.
Yeah. And then they also have a new mode, which I think I actually saw that it's called the Secret Track mode, which isn't a secret, but whatever.
Or a track. Or a mode.
Yeah, it just shrinks you to a small size, so all the Pokemon everywhere just seem ginormous.
So, why?
Shit if I know. I don't know.
So in the new Pokemon Snap, can you, like, control where you're going, or is it still on rails?
No, it's still on rails.
So, presumably you would just be moving slower?
Maybe.
If you're smaller, or...
Maybe you're going the same speed, so it seems faster, even? I don't know. The little bit that I did see was one of them, it got small and then you went into a tree, so that's probably one of the new levels. Another one, you were like on the back of the flying squirrel version of Pikachu, whatever the fuck that one's called.
Pichu?
No. It's like enamel or something.
I don't know, man. I'm out of memory.
I mean,
I'm out of RAM.
The first like 250 I'm good on. The rest are like fuck.
250? I got 120. That's it. That's all I got.
Not even the first 150.
Well, okay, maybe 150. I don't know. I can remember how many there were. 120, 160. Who knows?
Who knows about all these Pokemans? So yeah, those are the 3 new things that they toted. Hopefully, it's all really cool, but it's free, so I'm actually pretty excited. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I need to finish that freaking game. I was really enjoying it for the little bit that I played it, but I just got so many new games. It's hard to beat a game if it wasn't really holding my attention.
Sure, I feel that. This Pokemon 25th anniversary thing is pretty crazy. They got a couple new Pokemon sets coming out too. So do you think they're just gonna kind of keep just dropping shit? Because I mean they've got the what is it, Pearl and Diamond that they're redoing?
Oh yeah,
that's November. And
that's in November?
Yeah.
That's common.
They got the 25th anniversary, so they've got the Evolving Skies set that drops like next month in August, and then after that is the Celebration set, which is like reprints of Charizard, reprints of Mewtwo, just like a bunch of like...
I kind of actually want that one.
That would be crazy.
I haven't bought Pokemon cards in a long time.
Yeah. I think it's going to be pretty nuts.
I want the main 3, and I want to finally pull a fucking Scyther. If there's not a Scyther in that set, I will be sad.
Okay, well, what we're going to... I'll show you in a bit when this segment comes up, but I've got some... It's kind of cool.
Ooh, okay. Dope. Beyond that, I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I would even want in Pokemon Snap.
Who's your favorite Pokemon?
Shit. My favorite Pokemon, well, my old answer used to be Scyther when I was a kid.
Me too. Scyther was cool as fuck.
So fucking
Beedrill was cool too.
Right. But I'm definitely a turtle trainer. Like if I were to make my team, it's all turtles. Like fucking Squirtle, the Tortwig, the mag. Oh my gosh, what the hell is it called?
You're asking the wrong dude.
There's the lava turtle. There's like a ice turtle. There's like an ancient sea turtle.
There was a rare turtle in World of Warcraft that you could get as a hunter. Ooh. There was like one of the runs that you could do where you could like tame this rare turtle and get it. And I had that turtle for so long. He was badass.
Nice.
Yeah. I named him Timmy. Timmy the turtle.
But yeah, I think
it's a reference.
So yeah.
It's a NoFX song. It is.
Nice. I'm mainly a turtle guy. So if it's a turtle Pokemon, they're normally my jam. And then like Shroomish for some reason, Scyther, and
Shroomish is cool.
Shroomish is just fucking cool. I like Shroomish. And his evolution is even cooler. So I don't know. I have like a group of favorite Pokemon, and that's pretty much my group.
Sure.
I can't think of any others off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised you don't like the whales and the shark Pokemon more.
I definitely do. I think they're cool.
Whale Lord.
Yeah. And Sharkpedo. Sharkpedo is really cool. But I mean, they made them cool, but they're still like kind of
it's just a
cutesy,
shark.
Which I mean, it's Pokemon, so of course they are. Meh.
Yeah.
If they made like that fucking ancient shark where like its fucking head is like a beak almost.
That's tight.
The earliest versions of sharks.
That's scary. Those sea monsters.
Yeah.
I don't do no fucking sea monster bullshit.
Although now that I think of that, I feel like there might even be one of those Pokemon. Let's see, shark Pokemon.
You're a Pokemon. I gotta say, I like Drampa.
Drampa?
Is it Drampa?
Whoa. Did they make a whale shark?
What is that?
Jaunted?
There you go. That
what?
Thing's weird looking.
That's fucking dope. Is that really a Pokemon? I don't feel like that's a real Pokemon. That might be a fan-made one.
That's the problem with Pokemon, is half of this is just fucking fan art.
Right.
So people's like, what if my cat was a Pokemon? I would name him Little Rummy Tubs.
Little Rummy Tubs. Amazing. Yeah, I don't think that's a real Pokemon. That looks cool as fuck, though. But yeah, the rest of them are like, okay, that's a shark. It's a Pokemon. Man.
It's like you made a fish. Dope.
Yeah, good job.
Shit. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I like Drampa just because it's just Falcor from
right.
Neverending Story.
I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, what the hell?
Sebastian! Yeah, Falcor's cool. I think if I had to pick, like, because I would go back to the originals, right? Like, those are my favorites. I would go Porygon. He's probably my favorite.
Oh, damn. Porygon was so cool.
He's so fucking cool.
Just some, like, era of mystery around him, too.
Well, there was that episode that got banned. The Porygon episode got banned.
Right, and you couldn't catch him in the wild. You had to win him from the casino.
Porygon was he was fucking cool, man.
And Porygon 2 happened, and I was excited about that. I thought that was cool as hell.
There's a card that we have. I don't know where it is, and it's not around, but there's a card just called Cool Porygon.
Oh.
It's Cool Porygon.
I mean, fuck. That's pretty much all you need right there.
That's
cool
all
Porygon.
You need. Cool Porygon.
Oh, Heracross. He was always one of my favorites, too.
I don't know that one.
It's like a big beetle, essentially.
Oh, okay.
That's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
But yeah. Those were my jam. Apparently, I
think
I'm mainly water and bug type Pokemon.
Yeah.
Those were always what I was dealing with.
That's cool.
Dear Lord, how did I almost forget Geodude?
Geodude.
I always just trained
Onix
them
a lot.
all the way up, and I always nicknamed him Death.
Oh, really? See, I liked Onix.
Onix was dope.
I named mine Rockcock.
I mean, how could you not? It's just a giant rock dick.
I was like...
And you know, Harden.
The Rockcock? That's what I should have named him.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then, you know, his, like, Golem, the evolution.
Oh, Golem was cool, yeah. Dude, Rock Slide? Just smash on somebody with Rock Slide? Dude. See ya.
And especially
later. Earthquake, bitches.
And in, like, the first generation, if you just kept giving them calcium, which beefs up their defense and special defense, I just kept doing that shit where you could get, like, 99 of an item.
Oh, see, I never cheated.
And I would just beef the fuck out of their defense. It's like, yeah. Go ahead. Try to hurt my golem.
Try to do anything
and then
to me.
be like, surf, and be like, not gonna fucking do shit.
Yeah, that's surfing gonna do shit. That's funny.
Then they'd be like, what? And then I'd just destroy them. I'm like, yep, see?
Told you, motherfuckers.
All right. Next topic. Konami makes
a phone game.
I didn't even want to finish.
Yeah, that's right. A Contra phone game. So, like, the other day I was just scrolling, or maybe today. It could have been this morning or yesterday. I can't remember because life is a blur. But I'm like, oh, sweet. They're doing a new fucking Contra game. And they have, like, a live-action trailer for it.
Really?
And it's really, really hokey. Like, I mean, we could do a reaction. You could react to it live if you want, since you haven't seen it. But it is. I mean, it's like, I don't know, man. It's pretty hokey. And then it announces a phone game, and you're just like, oh, you fuckers, Konami, you fuckers. Like,
it's so weird. How can you be one of, like, the holders of such iconic properties and just fuck all with all of it?
I don't know. Maybe we underestimate the pachinko machines. You know, we have to be.
I mean,
they gotta be just killing it on pachinko.
I guess.
I mean, that's the only explanation. Like, pachinko is so lucrative that they're like, fuck video games. Like, and then people are like me, who are just like, make a Contra. So they're like, okay, here's one for you. And I'm like, not that one.
That's not what I said.
I didn't say make a fucking phone game. They're like, well, why not? What's wrong with a phone game? It's just a game, right? Like, what does it matter that it's on your phone? And I'm like, fuck you. I'm an elitist prick.
Yeah. I've actually just started playing a phone game this week.
Kill yourself.
I've thought about it.
No, sorry, I couldn't hold it in. I tried to hold it in. I was like, it snuck out. It was like grumbled out of me from the depths of my soul.
I could hear the trying to control it.
I was like, don't say kill yourself. Don't say kill yourself. Don't say kill yourself. Kill yourself.
Amazing. Okay, but yeah, I pretty much this whole past week I've been trying to erase X-Defiant from my brain.
Oh.
Look what I found will just reinforce that like tenfold.
He's like,
seriously. I went fucking crazy this week. And one of the things I randomly found was that there is a Tom Clancy phone game called Elite Squad.
Oh. Jesus.
Yep.
God, isn't that a fucking Chuck Norris movie series? Oh no, that's Delta's Force.
That's Delta Force.
Elite Squad is almost worse.
Oh my god, it's so corny and stupid, but I've been enjoying it. It's just a 5-player squad or a 5-member team squad that you are in control of. You know, of course,
team squad.
You unlock them by opening crates and shit.
Ooh.
And
can you buy coins to unlock more crates?
You can. Luckily, I haven't made it past like that tutorial phase yet where they're like, here's all of it. Here's all of it. You know, really get into it before you have to start paying.
Yeah, now you can play for 5 minutes before you have to.
And, well,
I like the coin where it's like, if you want to play a new level, you got to fucking buy it.
Yeah, I'm getting close to that point, and I know it, and I'm probably just going to stop after I get to that. But
30 hours later.
You just unlock, like, random characters from the Tom Clancy universe, which is cool to see all these random players that you're like, oh yeah, I remember that medic from Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter. You're like, oh, that's crazy. That's cool. I got him. And
nobody remembers that.
I mean, he's the dude with the circle glasses.
Oh, John Lennon.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been playing the shit out of that this week.
He's like, I'm gonna. I can't even do it right now. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna do this right now. I was gonna do it, but I'm not.
So, I mean, as much as I make fun of phone games, every once in a while I do play one from time to time, and then I'm like, hey.
Well, we've talked about this. I like runners. There's some phone games that are like, okay, fine.
Like Sonic Dash is actually a really fun one.
I haven't played that one.
It's like a straight on runner, and you just have to dodge left and right, up to jump, and down to like go under shit.
Yeah.
It's super simple. It's okay. Raph likes it.
Yeah.
I definitely play it from time to time.
Puzzle games. I can do puzzle games on the phone.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of game? Is it like an action game? Is it real time? Is it a turn-based strategy? What kind of game is the one that you're playing?
Oh, Elite Squad?
Yeah.
It's a real time, and then there's like a grid, though. So it's like a grid of 9 spaces. Mm-hmm. Maybe. No. I'm pretty sure it's. No, not 9. 12. 12 spaces.
He's fucking lying.
And, maybe. I don't know. It's so many squares. But you can move your team around, and on like each little map, like little round that you do, certain squares have like power-ups. So like if you're behind this, your weapon gets 15% more power or shit like that. And you have to move them around during this firefight, or else like they have each character has like a super attack. Mm-hmm. So like it charges up, and then for example, one of my guys is a sniper. When he finally charges all the way up, he can fire off 2 rounds at once that are like just destroy people.
Sure.
So, but when you're playing, the other team does that shit, and it'll like flash red. Like they throw a grenade, circle starts flashing red. You try to get your guy out of there before it blows up, and like all that kind of shit. So, so you actually do have to play it a little bit compared to other phone games where it's just like, yeah, I collected stuff. Now make it work, and then you watch it play itself.
Yeah,
So
there's good and bad in everything. I'm sure there are decent games.
Yeah.
On the phone. I'm on my phone enough. I'm not trying
to get a game on there too.
Right, exactly.
That'll happen. But
so yeah, Konami sucks. Whatever. Moral of the story is fuck Konami.
Just want Silent Hills.
Whatever. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck. And then there's that whole shit with that abandoned game, that Blue Box Studio game, where they keep doing that fucking Metal Gear stuff. Did you see the latest thing? They teased this thing, and it's like Metal Gear font. It looks like a Metal Gear logo.
The hell?
And it's like,
no.
Why are you doing this? Is it for real or not? Is this a Kojima thing, or are you guys just being assholes? Because it's like at some point, if it's not Kojima related, you guys are just being assholes. You're just stealing his shit and drumming up. I mean, if it works, it works, but that doesn't make you not an asshole.
Right. You're just gonna. I don't know. Whatever.
You fucking know.
I hear you talking about it. I've literally never looked at any of it though.
What?
This Blue Point game or whatever.
Oh yeah, I mean it's mostly that Spawn Wave dude that keeps talking about it. He's like, oh, and then they did another Twitter post, and this has got people really excited for Silent Hills, and I'm like,
it's not happening. I wish it was.
I just wish they would announce it already. It's like, I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
All right, so let's move on to look what I found for this week.
I had to bring a box from upstairs because I have to compete with your fucking pile.
Dude, like I said earlier, I was emotionally damaged by X Defiant, and my pile really reflects this.
I haven't seen you cry like that since that last time I caught you masturbating. I mean,
that was a weird day. I had to do it. Jelly was the only thing around. But I'm just gonna start with something that we actually found today while hanging out.
That's true.
Dry Bones, the fucking Hot Wheels Dry Bones. I've been looking for him forever, and we were just walking around in Target, and I looked over and was like, "Wait, shit!"
And he's like, "There he is!
Is that Dry Bones?"
You spotted his ass from across the store.
I did.
It's like you could smell him. You're like a bloodhound for just toys that you don't have yet.
Yep, it's apparently I just have this little Hot Wheels collection going on. Now I have the Ninja Turtle van, the Batmobile from the animated series. Now I got...
Look, she has the Shy Guy, not the Dry Bones.
Oh.
My kid has like a Hot Wheels set, and we were trying to remember what cars it came with. Mm-hmm. But it comes with Mario and Luigi, but then she has a Shy Guy one that we use. So
nice.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But yeah, so Dry Bones. I was super stoked about that. I'm going to have to put them all the way over here because we got to make some room. Also found books on cassette tape this week.
Oh,
This one's The Trench. I don't know why I'm talking about this one here, but whatever. I have no clue what it is at all. It just says the trench where deep sea terror lives.
I mean, I assume it's about the Mariana Trench or whatever.
Probably, but I didn't want to read anything or like look into it just so I could listen to it and find out if it's a good book or not. And I found this one and Tom Clancy's Net Force on cassette the same day. I was so stoked.
This is about...
And
it's about sea monsters again.
I assumed.
I mean, I thought it was about the trench.
Cool.
I didn't say the sea monster trench. Trench monsters.
I don't know.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm not gonna look. Like I said, I don't want to ruin it. So
well, you showed it to me, and I'm gonna ruin it for you. I'm telling you, it's about sea monsters.
But yeah, I didn't bring in. I didn't bring in Tom Clancy's Net Force because I'm actually listening to it right now, and I didn't want to pull the tape out because then I'll lose my spot.
Yeah. Be like, was it on side A or B? It's like I'll have to listen to the whole thing again.
Right. And last week we were talking about board games, and this was one of the ones that I said I had been just hankering to play, and then I found out Target had it.
You're like, you got it.
I went and bought it.
Fireball Island, The Curse. Is that what we talked about last week?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did I say?
I have no clue what you said.
Did I say pandemic?
You did say pandemic.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So yeah, this game is fucking huge.
Yeah, it's a big boy for sure.
Yeah, and it's in pieces. There are 3 pieces this size in here. So I've set it all up. Me and Raph played with it for a little bit. Just like making the marbles fall and hit the people on the bridge and stuff. So,
are you gonna do Mousetrap? Mousetrap's the best.
Is it?
Have you played Mousetrap?
I've played with Mousetrap. I've never actually played Mousetrap.
I mean, with Mousetrap's as good as playing Mousetrap, but I mean, it's like you gotta make that big Rube Goldberg machine.
Right.
It's fun. You're like,
yeah, we had it as a kid. I never actually played the game. We would just set it up just to fuck around with the marble and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, that's more fun than the game.
Right. So yeah, there you go. How about we'll do your box and then we'll finish my pile. Do you want to do it like that, or do you want me to finish the whole pile?
I have a cassette tape as well. Mine is also a book on tape. It's called The Cat in the Hat.
Oh, damn.
By Dr. Seuss. It's a Fisher-Price. It's a Fisher-Price cassette tape from 1980.
And they put the freaking sticker on upside down.
Look at this is the best part. It must have came in a cereal. Division of the Quaker Oats Company.
Oh, my goodness.
Record your world of sounds. Yeah, I think this is out of like I don't know. That's crazy.
An oatmeal box.
1980 cassette tape of Cat in the Hat. So that's what appeals to me.
Yep, there you go.
No, I do have some other cool stuff though. I don't know that I necessarily found all of these today or anything, but it's some cool stuff that we found recently.
I was gonna say in the past week. That's the
Oh, it's the week?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, then I definitely got some
because I didn't find all this today. That's for sure.
Well, I don't know. Okay, I won't take all of this out because some of it has to remain a surprise.
Oh, okay.
But this copy of Blood Will Tell is pretty sick.
Ooh. Blood Will Tell on the PlayStation 2. What the... I have never even heard of this, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a really cool, like, action game.
That looks pretty amazing.
It's pretty rare.
I assumed, if you're
it's
pulling it out of boxes and stuff.
Yeah, it's a good one. But this is the stuff that I actually wanted to show you. So you were talking about getting one of each of the original Pokemon, right? Out of that celebration set.
Yeah.
Check out.
What the fuck?
Those puppies.
No way.
Yes, sir.
Look at this. Oh, God. That brings back memories.
The original
fucking
base set. Look, it's got a fucking magnetic strip on it still.
Right? The KB Toys, $5.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So these are the hang tab style.
Yeah.
So they're not first editions or shadowless or anything, but they are still cool. Just original base set packs unopened.
Oh, God. Dude.
Got some base set 2 packs.
Oh, the smell's not really there anymore, but...
Some fossil packs.
Oh, shit. That's where the Scythers are.
Yeah, fossil. Like, you got the Aerodactyl.
What the hell were these ones called again? The 2?
Base set 2.
The base set 2.
Yeah.
I remember these were the ones that I found the most, I think, actually, because I got into it when these regular ones were obviously everywhere.
Oh, there's a Zapdos.
But then this was when I really started having my own money. Oh, the Zapdos one. Dude, and the fossils. Oh, my God.
So check these out. We've got a couple more little things.
That's awesome.
A couple more little doodads.
Oh, shit. Dude. Yeah. This is the jungle. Wait, is jungle?
Yeah, jungle.
Jungle's the one with Scyther in it, not Fossil. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm mixing them up.
Neogenesis.
Oh, you got a
Neogenesis pack in the blister.
The fuck?
That's cool, huh?
That is so cool.
I figured you would like these.
Those are the ones with the QR codes on them, aren't they? Oh, I don't the ones that you run through the...
No. That's Aquapolis and Skyridge.
Oh.
And the e-reader ones.
Yeah, the e-reader. These ones were cool as hell, though, too. This was... I only bought a couple of these ones before I started getting made fun of in school. And then I got stabbed, and then I stopped buying Pokemon.
And then I stopped buying Pokemon.
Because I didn't want to get stabbed anymore. Oh, fuck! Oh, I totally bought this back in the day.
The starter?
The starter packs.
Yeah, the starter set. That's a fossil.
Oh,
Magmar.
The Magmar. Oh. Oh, I bought that one. I never did buy the Magmar. I bought both of these, though, back in the day.
So this one might actually be a first edition.
I was going to say, that's one of the early ones
because,
right there.
see, like, look, even on the back, the picture's got the first edition stamps on the cards. So I'm not 100% sure, but this is the Brushfire one with Charmeleon.
Shit, yeah. I remember I bought that one because I was like, it's got Charmeleon on it. It must have Charizard inside.
And it did not.
It fucking didn't. No.
And then there's the other jungle. There's one of the other jungle ones.
The Water Blast. Dude.
Crazy, huh?
Shit.
The fact that they're still sealed is just
that is awesome.
I figured you'd like these. This is one of my little stashes for the new store. It's a little Samson.
Little Samson.
He's chilling.
Dude, I'm sure, because I kept these boxes.
Did you?
I did, but I'm pretty sure when I went off to basic training, my dad threw away a lot of my stuff. And I'm pretty positive these were in there. Because I also had the skate deck, like those little skateboards.
Yeah,
I had
tech decks. Yeah.
The tech deck, yeah. I had those of all 3 legendary birds. I had the boxes of, like, all of these starter decks that I bought. And then, like, the original, like, marbles. Like, the blue and the yellow that came with those. Yeah. Like, all of those. I had all that stuff. Not my cards, but all of, like, the card stuff in a box. I can't find it. And I went through all of his boxes, and I was like, fuck, you threw away my Pokemon stuff.
He's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Because I even had, like, a little Mew statue that talked every time you walked by it. It's like,
that's fucking cool.
Mew, mew, mew. Oh, that's only 1 disc?
Skies of Arcadia Legends? Yeah.
I thought that was a 2-discer. But, I mean, the original was on Dreamcast. Although the Dreamcast one had 2 discs. That's why I was thinking that. The Dreamcast one is a 2-disc one.
Is it?
So I assumed it would also be 2-disc on GameCube as well. I've never seen this the copy of this on GameCube.
That's a little tough puppy to find.
Right?
But yeah, these fucking base packs, right? Isn't that crazy?
Oh my god. That just...
Doesn't that blow your mind? Just one of each. So yeah, I'm going to keep one of each for sure. I'll probably sell a decent amount of these, but I have to keep one of each.
That is so cool. And I love the hanging ones with the cards, the back card.
Yeah.
Shit, that was how I bought so many of the jungles was in those cards.
Right, where it came with cardboard, the like blister.
Right. Because for some reason, fucking Hastings, where I bought all my cards from, they just like randomly. Sometimes they'd get it in the box, other times they'd get it in the cardboard sleeves, and it's like whatever the hell they had, I was taking it.
Yeah, you got cards. Give me that.
I wasn't picky.
You should play Blood Will Tell.
I mean, it looks cool.
It is a ridiculously cool game, and it's like I said, it's one of those ones that's like I probably see one of these every like 2 years.
I'm gonna look it up.
Reclaim your humanity. Be the ultimate arsenal of weapons with arm blades, a machine gun, and a bazooka installed in your limbs. Change your terrible fate. by taking on the fiends and reclaiming your missing body parts. Explore huge 3D environments to find hidden secrets and battle with over 30 weapons.
Woo!
That's a lot.
That's around a $400 game right there in that condition.
That's insane.
Wow, yeah. No wonder I haven't heard of this one. That is pretty rare. That's super rare.
Yeah, it's like this, Rule of Rose, Haunting Ground, I think is the other one that's pretty expensive.
Oh, yeah.
Kuon.
Is the Haunting Ground one like the one where you're in the rain as a ghost?
I don't know.
I think it's...
What do I told you, you know I don't play those games. I'm too scared. Come on, man. Why you got to tease me?
I don't know. I'm sorry. It's good to know. It's good to know. Okay. Okay, well, fuck. That box was amazeballs. All of this is going to seem stupid as hell after that. But now to show you the rest of my stack.
Jesus. When she sees my stack, I bet you that she calls.
So, yeah. Crime Killer on PS1. I found that bad boy at the thrift.
Do you believe that it's actually 60 frames per second?
I have no clue. I saw that and I was very intrigued. It's like, I'm going to have to try this out to see if this actually runs a lot better, because you can definitely tell back in the day when it was 60 frames a second.
I mean, was anything 60 frames a second?
The only other one I could think of was F-Zero on the 64. They made that one 60 frames a second. And
That's insane.
It was intense. So I'm excited to see what the fuck that actually looks like. Hopefully 60 frames per second.
Wait, do you have a copy of SOCOM 2? That's probably what I got.
So I went out. Yeah, that made me laugh. So I went out. I went military fucking crazy. Starting with Spec Ops, Stealth Patrol.
I don't think you're allowed to say that. I think that like makes you like an active.
Oh shit.
No, I'm just kidding.
But Stealth Patrol, this was the only Spec Ops on the PS1 that I didn't have. And I was like, I gotta go get it.
You gotta get it.
Stealth
Stealth Patrol. You're patrolling for stealth.
Yeah. And then, yes, I found a copy of SOCOM 2.
Listen, I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying like it's
like a $3 game.
Well, and also you're showing a pile of stuff that you bought, but if you were like, "Hey, check it out. I found this today," and that was the only thing, and then you post it on the internet and you're like,
right.
If you don't fucking like this, you're an asshole.
Ah! But yeah, it came with like all the inserts and stuff. All the manuals are in every one of these. The disc is in like perfect condition. It's great. And then I also found SOCOM 3.
Jesus.
Which came with an extra copy of the manual for SOCOM 1.
Just in case.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
And then I also found SOCOM Combined Assault.
Hey.
Because I already own every
Gotta
single...
get so calmed.
Yeah. I already own every single Tom Clancy game on multiple platforms, so I don't need to buy them anymore. So I went for a different military style, which led me to Siphon Filter, the Omega strain on PlayStation 2.
It's a hit.
Fuck, I went... Seriously,
I mean, listen, that was PS2. That was PS2. It's
right.
like...
X-Defiant really ruined me.
There was a lot of a lot of shooters.
Yeah. And good military shooters where you actually had to like plan shit out.
Sometimes.
With like, well, I mean like SOCOM, shit. You screw up in that game, you're fucked.
Well, I mean that was like the first big online game. Right? Shooter? Like I mean besides the PC stuff, obviously Unreal Tournament, blah blah blah, Counter-Strike. But I mean like for consoles, I think SOCOM was definitely like one of the first.
It had to
kind of like pre-Halo online shooters, and then Halo is like, let me just go ahead and take a shit on everything. And by shit, I mean good shit. It took a nice, steamy dual analog shit.
Right, but I mean, these SOCOM games were so good, and they supported the headset.
Dual analog shit. Okay, keep going, sorry.
But yeah, they also supported the headset, and in the SOCOM games, you can give commands to your team with the headset. So
get naked. Come in again?
They didn't do that.
But come again? And you're just like, get naked. And they're just like, don't understand your order, sir.
Say again.
Take
it off. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of SOCOM this week.
Wiggle it for daddy? It's like...
The only one, I think the only SOCOM I don't have now is
the PS3 one that's online only.
No, I have that one because I played it back in the day.
What about SOCOM 3 on the PS3?
SOCOM 3 is on PS2.
I have SOCOM 4.
I have that one.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that one's on PS3.
Yeah.
The only one I don't have is SOCOM.
Confrontation is what the online one was.
Yeah. Bravo or Fireteam Bravo 3 on the PSP. It's the only one I don't have. And I haven't been able to find that one yet this week, or else I would have bought that one too.
This week, he says.
I know. I've been playing the other SOCOMs on PSP all week long. It's been great. And then I found SWAT, Global Strike Team on the PlayStation 2. A lot of PlayStation 2.
I mean, hey, man, when it rains, it pours.
And this is one of those Blockbuster cases, too. So like,
that's tight. It's just got all the little markings on it.
All the fucking Blockbuster stuff all over it. So that made me happy, too. This is a fun one. Police Story. Actually, New Police Story.
Yeah, New Police Story is way different than Police Story.
It is totally different.
Yeah. New Police Story is actually like kind of upsetting.
Is it?
Have you watched that yet?
No.
That's a good movie, but it's definitely like, it's different. For sure.
Although this came with a funny story. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's called The Movie, and Jackie Chan's hilarious.
Well, what happened was I ordered it off of Amazon, because where the fuck else do you buy movies anymore? And they sent me one, and I was like, sweet, I'm going to watch this. I never got to watch it. But then another one showed up, and then I contacted them, and they were like, oh, that's fine. They refunded me, and they're like, cool, you can keep it.
They refunded you?
Yeah, they refunded me because I was like...
I got 2.
Yeah,
so they're like, here's your money back.
And because they charged me twice.
Oh, they charged you. Okay,
and then,
that makes so much more sense.
And I was like, why do I have 2 of them? And they're like, oh, we sent 2, our bad.
Okay, I thought you were saying like...
No. And then I was like, okay, well, where do I send it back to you? And they're like... Don't. The
shipping is just not even worth it, I'm sure, at that point.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, fuck it. Just keep it. So here you go. This is a copy of New Police Story?
Hell yeah. I don't think I have this one, actually.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I think this is the one I think it is. I'll have to... A Jackie Chan production. But a Benny Chan film. Is Benny Chan... Who's Benny Chan?
Jackie Chan's cousin?
Do any of them have Asian-type names?
No.
They're all named Benny and Jackie and Bobby Chan, Doug Chan.
I guess. I don't know.
Look, I'm just saying, like, Jackie Chan is a communist Chinese person. His name is Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Who is Benny Chan? It's a Benny Chan film. I just want to know who Benny Chan is. Is it his fucking nephew? He funded it, so maybe it's his uncle?
Right. Who knows? And then
I'll bet you who knows is Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan, in the comments, explain who Benny Chan is.
You tell me right now, Jackie Chan. Who is this person?
We want to know who Benny Chan is. And I want to meet Doug Chan.
And then last thing I found.
You didn't find that.
I know. But I found it on eBay.
Yeah.
And apparently I was the one watcher, and they were like, they offered like new offer. It was like $2. It was like, just take it, please. And I talked about it just 2 weeks ago, I think.
That's how you know when you're the one person. They're like, please, God, we will give it to you for free. It's haunted.
Just buy it.
Just buy it. We've had it for so long. I just want it out of my face. My wife left me. My kids won't talk to me. The Xena DVD is just haunting my soul.
Yep. So if you don't, or if you didn't listen to us like 2 weeks ago or something, I talked about DVD games, and that Netflix should just license out all these and be like, you know what? We never said they'd be good games. They're just games.
Yeah. Here's the Xena.
So here's game. Xena, the DVD game.
No matter what you choose, at the end, it ends every single time with a every time, no matter what.
I like how they have to specify here on the bottom, this image depicted here is not from this episode.
Oh, it's
like,
whoa, this is one where her and Gabrielle are... Oh, that's not Gabrielle. Who is that?
Oh.
Girls Just Want to Have Fun is
Callisto.
the name of the episode.
Callisto.
Or the name of the game.
Yeah.
We got to read the back. That's the best part of this stuff.
Okay, go for it.
Xena, the warrior princess. Bacchus has spawned an army of fanged vixens, the Bacchae. They're attacking and recruiting young village girls and killing everyone else. Xena, Gabrielle, and Joxer must find out why Bacchus has turned evil and stop him before it's too late. Wait a minute. It's 3D animated?
Yeah.
No.
It looks like a PlayStation 1 cutscene throughout the whole game.
Oh no. Are you gonna put
so
some video? You gotta cut some of the video from this. Is this on like YouTube? Can you watch it on YouTube?
I think it is.
Yeah, it's got.
I don't know, but it's another one of those situations like with the trench. I don't want to know until I experience it. But yeah. To my knowledge, there's only 2 of these games of Xena, and this is the easier one to find. I think the other one, most people are asking like $20 or something. And of course, that's the other one that I'm like, I can't pay you $20 for a DVD game.
I like this. Ready? Bacchus used to be the god of wine, kind and benevolent, but now Bacchus has gone bad, spreading a dark evil across the land. What? Like that's he used to like to drink wine. Now he's a fucking asshole.
Used to be a drunkard. Now he's just a dick.
He must have quit drinking.
That's probably it.
Yeah, he's like, one thing that keeps me fucking sane?
So yeah. Oh!
Are you going to register?
It's even got...
Yeah, dude, the instruction manual.
The instruction manual? No! Here's the controls, you guys. It's a DVD remote. You did not have to show us. Press enter button to select your choice.
No, I don't like it. I had to put it back. Put it back.
No. Everything about this is so bad. Oh, I'm excited. I can't wait.
You're going to play this and be like, why did I do this?
Oh, man. I'm totally going to do that, but I'm going to be laughing my ass off the whole time.
No, it's actually going to be pretty good, I'm sure.
DVD registration card.
I mean, just in case your DVD gets stolen, you can cross-reference the serial number from your registration card.
Yeah.
With the something or another.
Made by Slingshot and Brilliant Digital Entertainment.
Oh, now 343 Studios. That's not true. Maybe. Who knows?
But there you go.
There you go. Xena.
That was my stack.
Yeah. Military games, Pokemon, Xena, and Benny Chan.
Yep. There you go.
I want to know who Benny Chan is. Fuck this. You don't want to look it up? I'll do it myself.
All right. Good. I'm too lazy to do it.
You're just not as curious as I am either.
I'm really not. Whoever the hell you are, Benny Chan, I hope this is a good movie.
Okay, Benny Chan is a film director.
That makes sense.
He died last year.
Oh, no.
Benny Chan is dead.
Oh, that sucks.
Rest in peace, Benny Chan.
Oh. Okay. That's unfortunate. Here we go.
So he won an award for that movie.
Oh.
And then he died.
Went out on top.
Hey, man.
That's the way you do it.
That's the way to go.
All right, you want to guess which console we're going to roll before we spin?
Shit, yeah. I'm going to say Game Boy.
I'm feeling the PlayStation 1 this week. Somehow we haven't gotten a PlayStation 1 game.
I mean, of course, but I'm looking up, there are people named Doug Chan, obviously. Like, we know that, of course, there are.
Yeah, of course there are.
I just want to see. Look, this guy looks like a Doug. None of the, I don't know.
Sorry, I should have said officially. We're moving on to the next topic.
Sorry.
Which, by the way, is Other John's Collection. Oh, yeah, I need to talk about the game I played last week, too. I'm just fucking up. Here we go.
It's because I'm talking about Doug Chan.
Okay. Other John's Collection, where we spin the wheel of my entire game collection, and, I play the game that week. Last week, we got Cold Fear. Have you ever played Cold Fear?
No, I played Hot Fear. it's not as good.
I would imagine not. No.
No, I don't know. I've never played Cold Fear. I also don't play survival horror games because I'm a coward. We know this. We've established that I am a fucking coward.
That's true. Okay, my bad. I shouldn't have asked. But no, it's like you said. It's survival horror game. Pretty sure it came out on Xbox.
It's just Xbox and PS2, I think. Probably PC.
Well, yeah, I played it on PC. So
No,
Xbox, PS2, and PC. And I have it on PC from Steam. Because it was like one of those 50-cent games during the summer sale or something.
Took it to the candy shop. I don't know how it goes. Anyhow, keep going. 50 cent.
Yeah. Take you to the candy shop.
There you go. That's the one.
Yep. I don't want that song stuck in my head, so I'm not going to keep going. But
Too late.
It's pretty standard survival horror. Nothing too special. Nothing too crappy either, though. I think the hardest part was just the controls. Because I had to map them to a controller because playing it on the keyboard literally was just killing my hands after like 10 minutes. It's like, I can't do this. I can't.
Yeah, and I mean, it was developed for consoles for sure.
Yeah, it really was. And then they ported it over to PC. So beyond that, I was actually starting to have some fun with it. So if you like survival horror and you're just looking for something you haven't played yet, probably check out Cold Fear. It's not very expensive either on console or PC. So
yeah, it's one that's always like kind of floating around surprisingly.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's not hard to find, and it doesn't seem like it's a terribly bad game. So
Nice.
check it out.
Who knows?
Who knows?
There's only one way to find out.
That's to play it. All right. You said Game Boy,
I said Game Boy.
and I said PlayStation 1. Here we go. Oh, wait. I got to make sure it's turned up all the way.
Just for that annoying noise.
I love when it stops for a second, and it's like, oh. What do we get?
Yeah, apples.
Apples. Okay. Horizon Chase Turbo
Oh, that's a good one.
on the Nintendo Switch. Why is everything selected? What is happening? There we go. Cool. Hell yeah.
Just some nice racing action with some good electronic beats and some cell shading and whoa. Damn, bro. That shit, that's some like terror shit. I hear a noise like that, somebody's about to fucking blow up.
That's the song that they were making fun of in what the Homestar Runner, that internet stuff we were talking about last time.
I know, I'm just kidding. I'm just
okay.
making fun of you.
Oh.
I just wanted to say something about it. I'm just trying to make jokes I shouldn't make. What are you gonna do?
But yeah, there you go. So we're gonna play Horizon Chase Turbo this week on the Nintendo Switch.
Hey.
Back when I thought I needed to buy a bunch of stuff on the Switch instead of any other console.
Well, I mean, the Switch is just tantalizing. It's like, hey, here's another game that's pretty cool. And you're just like, well, it's a little. It's not that expensive. It's smaller.
Right?
Yeah, those little fuckers.
It was right when I bought the Switch, though. You can't not buy the new games on the new console you just got.
It's true.
It's the way it goes.
That's just life.
And on that note, we should be done. Pretty sure
we should be done. Yeah, no, we're done.
Okay.
But yeah, I hope to see everybody soon. If you have any questions or comments, comment in the questions section.
Slarp.
Official
sign off.